In this video, we're going to come from the ship into Coco Cay. We'll take a shuttle most of the way to the Plaza area. When we get off the shuttle, we'll go by Captain Jill's Galleon. We'll go to Splashaway Bay, and we're going to wind up at Skipper's Grill. We're going to start walking toward the island because there was not a shuttle outside when we came off the ship, so I thought, well, we can just walk in. Or I should say, I could walk in, my wife will ride in. And we're going to go up here a little ways, and we're going to get passed by a shuttle going the other direction. And he's going to let us know as he goes by that if we'll just wait, he'll be right back to give us a ride. And so that's what happens. We're going to come up here in just a second. There he goes. He says, I'll be right there. We stop. Here he is. I did trim a little bit out. And the video has sped up a little bit, which is why it seems so bouncy. I walk with a little bit of a bounce, and then when you go fast, it seems worse than it really is. But he's going to act as a safety person, as my wife loads the scooter onto the cart. The scooter had plenty of power, but he was there if she needed some help. This is Captain Jill's Galleon. We'd gotten off of the shuttle. We're at Captain Jill's Galleon, and this is, we could call it a boat where the kids can play and splash water, and they've got water cannons. Jack's restaurant that you just saw is the only charge restaurant on the island. It doesn't matter if you have the unlimited dining package or not. It is a pay venue. We're going to go up here in just a little bit. We're going to go in. You see the gold arrow there that's pointing towards Splashaway Bay. That's where we're going to go in, and I'm going to go into Splashaway Bay and shoot some video. We were early in the morning, so it was really easy to get video with no one present. I do everything I can to avoid getting kids in the videos. So this worked out really well. You see they've got a bucket dump and just all kinds of things for ways for young ones to get wet, and the water's not deep enough to be a problem. One thing as we come out of here, because we're going to head around now past those water slides, we're going to go behind those water slides right there, is everywhere you look on the island there are lots of life jackets. One side is clean and ready to go. The other side is where you put your returned ones. And that seemed like a very entertaining place for toddlers and young children, probably more so than the pool. For the older children, there is a water park over on the right. And then there's also a lagoon beach area where you can swim. There is a huge pool we'll take a look at in a later video. Coming up on the left, we're going to take a quick look at some sand wheelchairs or beach wheelchairs. You can see there's some parked there, and you could pretty well find them all around the island. Now where the orange arrow is, we're going to head into Skipper's Grill. And this is the bigger of the two buffets on the island. It is a free place to eat. We're going to go in, and as we take a look around, you'll see that there's really quite a bit of space in here. It was easy for my wife to navigate. Now, right now, there's no crowds, obviously. They, like I said, we're early in the morning. They haven't started even preparing the serving areas yet. But we did find and did think that there are some really easy ways to get around in here. There are a couple of narrow spots where if people were trying to go the wrong direction and you had a scooter in there, it might be a little bit tight, but for the most part, it's going to be very easy to get around with some kind of a mobility device, whether it's a walker, it's a scooter, or just a regular wheelchair. Now we've got beverage stations on three sides of this, so that makes life pretty easy. There's Harbor Beach right there in front of us. One of the things that's nice about where this one is it's close to the Harbor Beach. It's close to the Oasis pool, and it's also close to Splashaway Bay. So no matter where people are playing in the water, you can get here fairly quickly and easy. As we start to head out there, the one challenge that I did notice, this again, here's a place to get ice and a drink, and I'm looking for places where you can get to a chair or to a table without having to go into the sand. And that was the challenge we found today, was that there wasn't any. Now, I did speak with the island manager the following day. He and I had a brief conversation, and I mentioned that, and he said that in normal times, they usually have some of the bench or the picnic tables close enough to the sidewalk that you can basically get from the scooter or a wheelchair to the bench and eat and then get back without too much trouble. I hope you enjoyed this short tour of the approach to the island. We saw Captain Jill's Galleon, Splashaway Bay, and Skipper's Grill. If you enjoyed the video and got some value out of it, do me a favor, hit like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you please do so. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.